Introducing the new supercharged Toyota Previa SC. Oh, the sacrifices we make for our children.
All joking aside, I decided to go out here and do my review at the old mall, which by this point, that used to be Forever 21 and that used to be Sears, but they're all bankrupt. The places I was trying to do the filming, I got the cops called on me twice just for trying to do a review. So here is the review of the 93 Toyota Previa DX minivan rear-wheel drive. This is not the all-wheel drive, all-track model. So the first thing we'll do is go inside and take a look at it. Take a look at the instrumentation. So in something like this, you get this cool swoopy dashboard. And I really like this very space-age dial here, along with all the lights. At night, it looks particularly beautiful. It's got this cool, swooping HVAC control panel center, which has, don't you just love the way those sound? Nice and solid. Today's little knobs, they break after a few years and they're junk. It does have an aftermarket stereo that I installed just so I could have some tunes. It's got a nice deep glove box too. Just about anything you could want would be in there. Now the fuse box on this car is not located under the dash or under the hood. It's located in the center stack. So you open this and you have this huge bunch of old school fuses and relays. And it does have a dashboard cover. You do get an onboard clock, like a little, they call it a command computer, but it's just a clock. There's me, hi. It's always nice to include me in the video. It doesn't have a mirror here, I wish it did. Does have a mirror on this part, I believe. Yeah, right here. And this is from the previous owner. You can tell because it just went flying off. Some kind of little LED light. Does have power everything, power windows. See? Power, let's see, power windows, power mirrors. Got your power mirrors, power locks. It does have a key fob, it just doesn't work anymore. This is the back. So you've got 2 more rows of seating, one of which I have removed for storage reasons. This is the overhead AC unit. This is non-functioning at the moment, don't know what's going on there, but the switch has probably just got dirty contacts. So it does have ample interior room if you need it. I like the way the windows curve like that. Very windy today again, I apologize, but that's the way it's going. Can't do much about that. I do have a windsock on my iPhone, but you know, that's about what you get. It does have a sliding door. You can see that back here I use for cargo room. There is no more seats. Those have been taken out. I do occasionally fold this one down and haul very large items. I use this van for my business, for car part hauling. It can haul hoods, fenders, bumpers, anything really. Not good for towing though, will say that. That's my little watermelon windshield stopper, so that way the sun doesn't crispify the dashboard. There's the rear of these vents. You can see they are adjustable. They have these little things here, which I don't want to touch because you know how that plastic holds up. You got your ashtrays in the back for the children. You got your cup holders, which is nice. It's always nice to have cup holders. You got your seat belts back there for the rear seat passengers. We'll go ahead and open the rear. Bunch of stickers from all the places I visit. So basically everywhere I go, I just get some kind of sticker if I can. Somebody stole that one right there. So there you go. You got more cargo room there. It's pretty nice, honestly. Like, you could live in this if you felt the need or were a homeless bum.
So I went there and there's this homeless bum there, you know?
Just say a homeless guy. It's not politically correct to say bum.
but I am not, and I don't feel the need to live in a Toyota, that's for sure. It does have a little cargo light there. It also has a rear dome light that is questionable at best, mostly because these vans have this weird door latch mechanism feature thing, this thing, that controls that, and they always manage to break. So there's that. It does have a track. Track's a little dirty, but it does work quite well. The jack stowage for this vehicle is under here. So underneath the passenger seat you will find a jack and all jack related materials. This is also how you access the engine bay, and if you're wondering about that, check my previous video, the Previa Rehabilitation Part 1, and only because it was destroyed in a car accident. So underneath here is the engine. You would take the passenger seat out along with this bracket and this little piece of trim, and this whole piece of carpet folds back to reveal the motor. It does have a seat cover because that seat is getting to be kind of old. I'll show you how easy this van starts up. It is a very happy van, even at 218,000 miles. See? No warning lights, just my seatbelt light because I am obviously not in the seatbelt. It does have a slight exhaust leak at the moment I'm already working on. This vehicle is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, not an all-wheel drive. You got your drive shaft, it goes along the bottom. It still has the original catalytic converter. I did replace the oxygen sensor because it needed it really bad. It was like bucking for some reason, and once I changed that out, no more problems. Headliner's still good. I will show you where the hood is, or I should say the hood. Let's go check that out. It's kind of annoying to do this here because it's really hot, but I can't believe they called the cops on me just for doing a review. Best not waste any gas. But literally, it's like, you just get a life, you know? If you're gonna harass me for doing a review of my 20-something-year-old minivan, just get a life. It's got the hood prop rod up here. There's all your catalyst information. Vacuum hose routing diagram. The 2TZ FE, these were available with a supercharger unit and a 5-speed manual transmission. And diesel in other countries, you know, where they were sold as the Tarago, like Australia, or the Estima, like Japan. There's your auxiliary oil unit, windshield washer, coolant reservoir, some more information about the car, the battery, MAF sensor and air intake, power steering, brake booster, and way down there is your alternator and your AC compressor, along with a coupler and a drive shaft that goes to the rear wheels. Because remember, the engine in this vehicle is in a strange spot. It's actually right here. Kind of makes maintenance a bit of a pain in the butt. Right there, it's that little yellow lever. You grab it, pull up on the seat, and it will reveal to you the engine bay. You just turn this lock. There you go, there's your engine. Makes for a nice toasty ass in the summer, that's for sure. Even in the winter, it's kind of toasty. So you can see these are very eclectic vans. They're called the Flying Egg. Some people call them the Wombat, I guess in Australia. Oh, I guess I shouldn't forget the emergency brake. Look at that weird thing. Instead of being on the other side, it's on the passenger side, which, you know, the passenger side of the seat, I should say, because this is the driver's side of the car. Very strange place to put it. It's got an odd architecture to it, but I really enjoy this. It's got all 4 original hubcaps, and I just did brand new tires, brakes, and rotors on it, because you can never trust the previous owner, even though the previous owner was a little old lady. Them little old ladies ain't as safe as you think.
Look out, dirtbags, in my dust from now on. I all the wet road.
Those things, they don't take care of their cars. They don't know nothing about cars. Sold at Dick Poe Toyota originally.
Hi folks, I'm Dick Poe.
Now it's just Poe Toyota because Dick done died and shriveled up, unfortunately. So it is a original El Paso van. It's the DX model, which means it does not have the power dual moonroof like my last one had. This van was picked up for approximately $600 from an old lady, old ass lady that lived down the street from me. Honestly, right after the one got in the accident, I went to buy this one. And I just asked her, you know, it's been sitting in your yard for a few years, how much you were looking to have? And she said $600. I said absolutely, and it came home with me. Got my center console. I stole this from my old Sienna before I junked it. I really did not like the Sienna. It was not a very good van, to me at least. I'm sure to some people they're very good, but to me it was not. I love my Previas. It's got this little lower console. In other countries, you would get a hot cool box that goes down there, like a little mini refrigerator. So that's cool. Now, we did not get that here in the United States. It's got the push-out cup holders, your lower storage. It's also got a coin change tray. Can't say that next word because you know why. But other than that, this van, other than the little weirdnesses about it, it's quite a cool van. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a drive real quick. Go ahead and grab the shifter, put your foot on the brake, pull it towards you, and you'll see this little indicator change color. Red for reverse, the rest are green. Here we go. You can hear that exhaust leak. It's quite bad. But these run pretty smooth, honestly. It's got the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder in these. I believe the Supercharge has the 6-cylinder. I'm not exactly sure on that, so don't quote me. But in a second here, I'll get it up on the freeway and do, you know, 60, 70, maybe even 80. And I'll show you that these things do, I don't know what those wires are, I'm gonna avoid them. But these things do have quite a bit of pickup and go. They're not as slouchy as most people would tend to believe. There's the mall, soon to be completely out of business. But yeah, let's head out and I will show you what it looks like on the freeway. This thing has no problem doing 70 on the freeway. We're right now headed to the east side, going to the junkyard to get some parts for the Accord. This baby has no problem hopping on the freeway. I could easily pass, you know, semi-trucks and everything else. See? And there's 80. So I know that it has a bit of pick up and go, that's for sure. Now, if you're more interested in the repair aspect than you are of the freeway speeds of this kind of vehicle, this is a must. I only paid $35 for this, and it's a definite must if you have one of these. This can tell you just about anything that you will need to know. It's basically a repair manual that includes everything. Everything. I cannot tell you how many times I've used this. Just recently I used this page. It has a good amount of electrical wiring diagrams, which are very difficult to find online, especially for a specific year. I've never heard of an instrument cluster being referred to as a combination meter. But it's definitely worth its weight in gold, that's for sure. So hopefully you've enjoyed this review, as I have enjoyed making it. It wasn't a full review, and I'm by no means a professional reviewer, but I tried. So if you like that, keep watching. I'll have some more videos up soon about fixing some junk that I'm doing. And thanks for watching.